Hello and welcome to first of the series of the videos about the new game I have made, Knights of the Sky, 1915 to 1916. And in this video I'm just gonna set up everything for a short campaign, and you're gonna see how the setup goes. So the first thing we need to do, we need to choose a pilot, we need to form our squadron, we need to set the weather for the first week, and we need to do something about these decks depending on the game difficulty I'm gonna play. So normally I'm gonna play a game that is less difficult. So the first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna remove all the 8 ace ranked cards from the enemy deck, event deck, and the mission deck, and then I'm gonna set up the rest. So the short campaign is actually only 3 months, and let's say I'm gonna start from March. Well, actually let's go to June. We're in June right now, so from June to August 1915, and you always start on the first week, so that's easy. The second thing, let's set air superiority. So for this difficulty I'm gonna set that enemy already have +1 air superiority. Then I'm gonna remove all the ace cards and from each deck, and I'm just gonna leave all the veteran cards, although maybe I wanna lower the difficulty. No, let's go hard. So I'm just removing all the ace cards from each of these decks. Okay. Also let's shuffle them. And from the mission deck, I think that was all the ace cards anyway, but I'm just gonna check it once more, because there are not much ace missions in the deck anyway. Now let me check quickly. Yeah. Alright, so that's set up our decks. Now I need to choose. I'm gonna fly as a British or as a French, and I actually want to try the air code, the DH2. It's a bit less sturdier airplane, not doesn't have good maneuverability, it's really prone to crashes, but has a good escape, and it's kind of tougher plane to fly, but I'm gonna try it anyway, which means I need to choose a British pilot. So let's see, this is my selection. I can go with Reyes Evans, call sign Jitters, Bernie Allen, call sign Royale, Albie Rogers, call sign Jolly, or Connor Davis, call sign Cowboy. I'm actually gonna do it randomly, so let's shuffle, and it's gonna be Albie Rogers called Jolly. Alright, so that's a pilot. Let's flip the card. Start with 0 skill cards, 1 flaw, 0 experience, can't initiate transfer until reaching rank V, but I can choose a position from which I'm gonna start, which is gonna be good. I'm not gonna do it yet. I'm actually gonna set up the enemy area control, and then I'm gonna choose from which of these air bases I want to start. You can do that. So how the setup for the map goes, we have these German influence cards, and for the short campaign I'm gonna roll 3 times, and I'm gonna set their influence on these sectors that goes from 1 to 6. So let's use a d6. So they have influence in sector 2, which is here. They also have the influence in sector 5, which is here, and one more influence in sector 4, which is here. So how this works, if these tokens stay here at the end of the month when I need to roll for the air superiority, each token is a +1 to actually -1 to the roll. So I'm gonna roll d10 and d6 for this, and -3 basically. So the more of these tokens I remove, it's going to be easier to pass the roll, because if I pass the roll, this will move toward Allied side. If I fail the roll, it's going to move toward the German side. And if I manage to clear all of them before the end of the month, like if I completely remove this, then for each successful mission, for each successful mission card I have, I'm gonna have a plus to my roll. So basically I need to remove these. Now how do you remove it? Well, if I do any mission that is around on these waypoints around the sector, so for instance if I want to remove this, if I do any mission on the 7, 2, 1, 8 or over the B1, I can spend 2 successful mission cards to turn this into damaged, and then if I spend 2 more, it's removed completely. So it's not easy to remove, but it is possible if I'm successful during the missions. So that's the situation, and looking at this situation I probably want to start from B1. So yeah, that's where my starting position is going to be. I'm starting in this air base here. Alright, so let me get my flow. I have one flow card. My flow is I'm slow. You are slow when you're stick and in the fight. No matter how much you try, everyone can outfly you. So I have -1 to evade and escape rolls. Damn it. Evade is really important when you have a enemy on your tail, and when he's shooting you actually roll for the evade, and if you fail you get hit. It's gonna be easier for them to hit me. Okay, let me get 5 dice to track my modules damage. So you can see how they start. So left wing 3, right wing also 3, tail 3, airframe is on 4, and the engine is also on 3. So how it works, whenever you get in one of these modules, it goes down by 1, and if it goes to 0, you crash, and then you either survive or you die. Alright, also I'm gonna spawn one of these counters to track my experience. Right now I don't start with any, so 0 experience. You get 1 experience for each plane you shot down, so looks easy, but it's actually not that easy. Also I have some these numbers in the black are minuses to my rolls, white's a plus. The first one is always to hit, the second one is always evade. So I have -1 to evade, -1, so basically -2 to evade, but I have a I have a -1 to hit and +1 to evade and -1 to evade, so this is like 0 and this is -1 to hit. So with the evades I'm actually in the middle, no plus or minus, but with the hit I have a -1 to hit. Alright, now I need to form my squadron. So how we do this, I'm a British, so I take all the British cards, all the British aces, all the British veterans, and all the British rookies. Here it is. So when forming your squad, on the difficulty that I'm playing, you're gonna have 6 more people in your squadron. Okay, this is rookie. Okay, veteran, which means I'm gonna have 4 rookies, 1 veteran, and 1 ace. So that's gonna be my squadron. So let's see, 4 rookies, 1 veteran, and 1 ace. The rest of these I'm gonna put back. They're gonna come into play later on when I transfer from my squadron. And sometimes you have to do that because some people will die. Alright, so this is my squadron plus me. I'm the 7th guy. So I form my squadron. The next thing I need to do is to form the enemy squadrons. You can see the enemy also has like 3 air bases. So I'm gonna form 3 squadrons for each air base. And how it works, I'm gonna spawn some bags. Normally you would have a cups. Okay, I need some bags. Let's color them into something maybe yellow. And this is gonna be A2. This is gonna be B2. And this is gonna be C2 base. So same thing, but they have actually +2 to their side, so it's going to be 9 in each of these cups or bags. So how it works, we're going to shuffle these. We have rank R, rookies, veterans, and aces, and they're going to have 4 rookies, 3 veterans, actually no, 5 rookies, 3 veterans, and 1 ace. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, and 1. I'm gonna shuffle those. And that's gonna form their squadrons of 9 planes. Shuffle those. And how it works is whenever you have to pull chits from the bag, it depends where you have the mission. So you're gonna pull from the airport that is closest to your mission waypoint. And whenever you kill some of them, they get replenished by the rookies first, then the veterans, then the aces. So the more you kill, the better guys actually come at the end, because it's simulating like command and sending their best troops to stop you. So that's how you dynamically affect these airports. So for instance, if I have a mission on 4, the closest airport is A2, so I would pull from the cup A2. But if I have a mission on 2, so I can either choose to pull from the C2 or from a B2, because they equally distance. So I have to choose, but that's how it works. And that's everything set up. Oh, one more thing. I need to draw 4 weather cards from my first week. So for each week, because the weather stays unchanged for a week basically. So I'm gonna shuffle my weather cards and let's see what do we have this month. Alright, so let's see. During the first week we have a stormy weather. This is gonna affect some of my stats, like my maneuverability is gonna go -2, also -2 to crash and stall rolls, and wingmen have a -2 to evade rolls. It's going to be really hard for the first week. Then we're going to have some heavy fog. After that, moderate clouds and a clear sky. So basically from bad to good. So week number 3 and 4 is going to be quite nice for the missions, but the first week is going to be hard. Alright, and that's the setup. That's the all setup you need to do for, of course I need to shuffle all these decks. And we can start doing some missions, which we're gonna do in the next video. So thanks for watching, all prepared. See you next time when we're gonna try to survive our first week, I guess. See you then.